A case brought to the Oklahoma Supreme Court will decide whether voters should decide whether to raise the state's minimum wage. Tuna's Oklahoma's Samson Tamijani spoke with advocates for and against the move and how it would affect workers in the Sooner State.
For almost 15 years, Oklahoma's state minimum wage has remained $7.25 an hour. One group is saying enough is enough, while another is saying changing it is not so simple.
Right now, 171,000 Oklahomans work below poverty level wages. We can gradually increase the minimum wage to $15 an hour so that our wages can keep up with the cost of living.
Amber England with Raise the Wage Oklahoma says with many other states already taking initiative, Oklahoma falls behind in wage growth. In October, the group filed to start collecting signatures to qualify for a state question in the next general election. If everything goes the group's way, the Sooner State would require its minimum hourly pay go up incrementally each year until reaching $15 in 2029. In the years after that, it would go up at the same rate as the U.S. Department of Labor's cost of living.
You really end up hurting people at the lower end of the wage scale. You end up hurting businesses who would like to hire either part-time or seasonal or first-time workers.
The proposal for State Question 832 was quickly challenged in November by both the State Chamber of Commerce and the Oklahoma Farm Bureau. State Chamber CEO Chad Warmington says it would violate the state constitution, which has legislators setting the wage, and he feels it may not even be necessary.
Having it pass over the next 5 years, be automatically tied to CPIW at the end of 5 years, and could be in the $20 plus range pretty easily if you look at the kind of historic inflation over the last couple of years. It's just not a good bet for Oklahoma.
On the other hand, England says it's precisely the legislature's fault that wages haven't grown enough and voters deserve to decide themselves.
It's just really common sense. When the cost of gas and groceries and housing just keeps going up and wages have stayed the same, Oklahomans understand that it's just time to raise the wage.
The state Supreme Court at the Oklahoma State Capitol is scheduled to begin hearing arguments January 31st. In Tulsa, Samson Tamijani, 2 News, Oklahoma.
Now, if the court sides with Raise the Wage Oklahoma, the group says it would have 90 days to collect 68,000 signatures to be put on a state ballot.